Matthew Ashimolowo was a guest in a conference, and during the Q&A session, a question was asked: what is your morning routine? Or what are the 4 things that you do daily that has helped you to achieve success? I want you to pay keen attention to the things that he said. And the reason why I'm doing that is simple. Success is predictable. If you do the same thing that successful people do, you will get the same results that they get. And if you do better than what they are doing, you will get better results than what they have gotten. Success is rooted in what we are doing daily. By the way, my name is Harry Owanaba. I train people from all walks of life to read books faster, to understand better, to remember more, and to execute aggressively. I believe that if I can inspire people to read, that their lives will be transformed. And that's why I've committed over 10 years of my life raising lifelong committed learners. For those that might not know who Matthew Ashimolowo is the lead pastor of Kingsway International Christian Center, converted to Christ at age 20. As at the time I'm recording this video, he's 70 years old, and author of over 100 books, an international sought-out speaker on topics like leadership, wealth creation, management, and strategic planning. He owns businesses in agriculture, real estate, broadcasting, and so on. He has been honored severally as the most influential black person in the public/religion category of the power list. I will just allow you watch this video, and then I'll talk to you at the end of the video.
What is your morning routine like, sir? What is your morning routine like? What are the top 4 things you do daily that assures your success in life?
First thing I do when I wake up, and I and my wife have the morning devotion, I have a way of sliding to sit up. I have cards by my bed. I write out what I want to do for the day. Usually in writing those things, I write things that have to do with my long-term vision. I write things that have to do with my short-term vision, and I write things that have to do with daily life. I feel that whatever I want to achieve in 10 years' time, I need to be doing something now that is part of it. So the first thing I do is have devotion with my wife. Second thing is, nowadays I no longer use those cards. They used to be by my bed. I now use a notebook in my phone, and I also use another app called Pencil, which is a journal. I use it, but I don't use the journal for writing what I will do. I use the notebook. I write the things I will do for the day. It has to do with my vision, which he talked about, so that it's not like I'm thinking that it is when I get too close to the vision that I'll begin to make it happen. Whatever I'm doing now has to do with that vision. Some of the calls I'm making have to do with my spiritual vision, my ministry vision, my business vision. The next thing I do, which many pastors don't do, is I go to golf. The moment I finish all that planning, I go to golf. From the last time I was here, I've lost 17 kilograms. I went into intense weight loss. I play golf. Then after that, I now go to the office. From Monday or Tuesday, I start writing my notes, some of the things I will share on Sunday. It takes 20 hours to prepare a good message that will feed the people, because you have to search, you have to put things together. I live a quadrant life. Every message I preach is part of a future book. So I have written 107 books. What I taught today is going to be a chapter in a book in the future. Every message I preach is intended. So my notes are not regular. My notes are not 4 pages. They come from 15 to 40 pages. But then I've been trained so that you wouldn't know when I'm looking at it or when I'm flicking. So I start in the morning with devotion. I go on to write my vision. My vision has to do with the future and handling something in the present. Part of some of those days also is reading. It is a duty. I must read 2 books a week. It is mandatory. I must read 100 books a year. 2 books a week, 100 books a year. It is mandatory. So what I now do is every week I'm buying a new book and downloading it. Instead of paper books, I'm downloading in fact, sometimes I download 3-4 weeks books in one day. Once I saw the books I want, I download them. So I read 2 books a week. I had to learn speed reading. I can read, let us say, 150 pages in 2 hours and retain 95%. I had to spend about $300 or $400 to train in speed reading because I just had about 10,000 books, but they were not being read. And it was decorating my office, and everybody said, Pastor, you get a book, oh. I was not reading them. And for my chosen field, because I speak around the world, I need to be current, because being current is the currency of life. So I read 2 books. 1 week is not like the other, but the basic essentials are what I just shared.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, I hope you you got value from the video. He mentioned a few things, but I hope you heard when he said that he can read a book of 150 pages in 2 hours and retain about 95% of what he learned. That is powerful. Imagine that could be you. And he was not always like that. He confessed in this video. He said there was a time when he had over 10,000 books in his shelf, just like so many of us watching this video right now, and he wasn't reading them. The books were just the books that were supposed to be for self-help, they were just for shelf-help. So people see it and they praise him, but he himself knew that he wasn't reading them. So he had to be trained. He said he spent about $400 to learn speed reading. I'm saying this because I want you to understand that speed reading is the art of nobles. It's an art for people that really want to be great. And that's why, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, that I've committed over 10 years of my life raising lifelong committed learners. The thing is, I have a program for you if you're struggling in the area of reading or you want to get better at it. You have to be trained to achieve this kind of results. By God's grace, I've been able to attend one of the best or some of the best speed reading programs around the world. And I've practiced, I've trained, I've raised people in this area of reading. So I would like you to be part of what we are doing. Thus, it's high time you stop complaining or start talking down on yourself in the area of reading and start doing some things intentionally. And one of the things you must do is that you must train. You must get yourself trained. You must belong to a community of people that are passionate about reading. So I encourage you to join my speed reading program. It's just 50,000 naira. With $100 you are in for a one-on-one session, but we have a group coaching session which we do every month also, which just costs 5,000 naira, which is $10. So if you reach out to me after watching this video, I'll let you know what next to do so that you can join the next batch. And mind you, I've had people that have attended my programs. I've had people tell me that I need to I'm on the charging for my programs, but I'm doing this because I just want to reach out to people and get the message out there, especially for people that are in the part of the world where I come from. So I hope you take action after watching this video. I look forward to hearing from you. See you again in my next video. Bye for now.